Oh, it's flipping here. The GYMFELLA flipping podcast, episode 1. And the first one is going to be a Q&A from you lovely flipping followers. So the other day, I put up a nice little Q&A question saying, can you all fly them in because I'm going to get a little video going. Little did you know, it's for my first flipping episode of podcast. I get through as many as I can. There's going to be a few that will be missed off, but however, I will try and do a little part 2 so I can try and squeeze everyone on, but there's a lot to get through. I'll try and be as quick as possible so it don't get flipping boring. So, question number 1. We've got Kevin, NN.USA. I'm guessing you're from USA, fella. Advice for overweight people losing. So I'm guessing losing weight. So, best bit of advice is focus on the nutrition side. Stop wasting your time thinking, I need to go out and do 5, 10, 15, 20k runs. I need to go in and just do crazy cardio in the gym. Find what you enjoy doing, i.e. a good plan in the gym, and then work on your nutrition. Make sure you're in that calorie deficit. If you go in and you're running your absolute ass off, but the nutrition side, you're not actually focusing on and you're in a surplus, guess what? You ain't going to get anywhere. You ain't going to lose weight. Next up, we've got Salu.ways. I think that's how you'll say it. Do you use creatine? Flipping at fella. On flipping course, I use creatine. I use it when I'm cutting and I use it when I'm bulking. Doesn't matter when, where, or how I get her in. Creatine is extremely, extremely important. I will do another post on the benefits of creatine and why you should use it. Next, we've got monkey.d, Luffy _ 017. I thought it said 007 for some reason. Right, the way to lose fat in 4 months. ... Everywhere I ask, they say calorie deficit, but it's not working. I'm telling you now, it works. The only way you can lose what? The only way you can drop body fat is being in a calorie deficit. Energy expenditure. How much energy are you expending a day and how much calories are you putting into your body? If you're in a surplus, you ain't going to lose weight. Calorie deficit is key. The problem a lot of people have is you think you're actually in a deficit, but you're actually not. You're not tracking your food correctly. Let's say you get some pasta, you put it in MyFitnessPal as 100 grams. You're doing it as uncooked weight, MyFitnessPal is doing it as cooked. It's going to be a big difference in flipping calories, so you might also be messing up with that fella. Warren _ 07. How long were you? How long? I can't even flipping read. I swear to God I'm dyslexic. How old were you when you started the gym? I tell you now, I was just before I turned 17, so I was 16 years old. I'm 25 now. And I'll tell you now for free, I didn't have a flipping Scooby-Doo. These gym newbie flipping videos you see is a lot to do with my experience when I started the gym, and not even just started, for a good year, where form was atrocious. Yeah, I was putting on a bit of muscle because I was stimulating it. So, yeah, I was a newbie once, fellas. Trent._. Byram. Why did I say Byram? I am dyslexic. Oh my God. First time I've done one of these videos and I've realised I can't flipping read, fellas. What supplements do you use? So, my main supplements. 1, flipping creatine. Sensational. Use it whenever you flipping want, whether you're cutting, bulking. Use creatine. 2, pre-flipping workout. I'm in love with it. Don't be a virgin, just take it. It's good. It gives you the flipping energy, and you basically, once you take pre, you become a gym fella. So, full tilt the best. On top of that, protein powders, don't have them as a shake. I put them within my foods because I don't really like them as a shake. So yeah, they're the main supplements I use. I sometimes use EAAs, but I'm very lazy with them. I know I need to use them. They are the essential amino acids, so they're better than BCAAs. They're all the essential ones that you need on top of the Bacars. I'm sorry, fella, you're going to have to send me a voice note because I'm not going to disrespect you and try and pronounce your name because I really can't read that. I'll put you on screen. How do you know you're lifting the right / appropriate weight for your level? Best advice I can give to this is your muscle, let's say your pectorals, your chesticles, they don't have a Scooby-Doo how much weight you're lifting. They're a stimulus. They break down, rebuild. Therefore, there is no appropriate / right weight for someone. The best way to put it is keep the time with attention high. So whether that be time under tension with a heavyweight or a lightweight. Focus on your rep ranges and just break down that muscle tissue. Then when you're outside the gym, that's where you're building the muscle. In the gym, you're breaking it down. Outside, you rebuild and recover. So make sure your nutrition's key and your sleeping's on flipping point. But yeah, there's no appropriate / right weight for anyone. And your flipping goal's key. So if your goal is to be a strong man, you're going to have different training. If your goal is to be a bodybuilder, different training. Everyone has different styles of training. Nico BMZ. I really want to be on your video to say thanks because your videos help me a lot to improve my technique. Fella, thank you. Your support is the reason why I keep going, because if I didn't get the same support, I wouldn't feel like I'm reaching out and actually helping people. Therefore, you won't get the tips you want. And also, I won't be thinking, let's help these gym newbies day by day, because what's the point? I'm not helping them. So yeah, I appreciate you. You guys are the reason why I continue what I'm doing. So thank you. Sohail_dangle. Should you work forearms and how? Brackets, people say it improves grip strength for dumbbell presses. So people like flipping C-bum. Let's say he goes on stage and they say, oh mate, your flipping biceps are atrocious. They need to get bigger. Everywhere else is lovely. He's going to start incorporating more bicep work into his training. However, for guys like us and newbies and stuff like that, it's not worth it, fellas. I don't work forearms, and I'd say my forearms are at a decent level. A lot of your training, your forearms act as like a secondary muscle in a lot of your movement. Don't worry too much about that. Just get a solid training plan, track your progress, start seeing them flipping GYMFELLA gains, and love the process. Adam Woe. Can I count on calories in fast food and candy / chips in bulking? Fella, a dirty bulk. Just say it. Just admit it. Don't lie to yourself. You're dirty bulking. Don't matter how much flipping clean food you're having. If you're getting your extra calories in by eating flipping cookies for the rest of the day, getting about 1,000 to 2,000 cookies in at night, you're a dirty bulker. For me, I've always clean bulked. Reason for this is, let's say, yes, it's going to take me longer to put weight on. However, the weight I will be putting on will be more muscle mass based instead of body fat. And then when I have to go into a cut, I don't have to go for a long time in a cut. I can drop my calories slightly. From there, that's where it's an easy process for me to cut down and get absolutely shredded off my rocker. However, everyone's different. If you want a dirty bulk, you dirty bulk. But I just guarantee you're going to put on a lot of body fat if you do it for too long. And I just don't see the health benefits in it. I don't think it's very practical, fellas. So yeah, if you want my advice, do flipping clean bulk and just get on with it. Thank you. Tailored flipping training. Yes, fella. Right, what a guy this is. Give him a follow before I read out his question. What are your setbacks? I think he sent me another one as well. Yeah, I'm going to read both of yours out, fella, because I love them. What are your setbacks, and what have been your struggles in fitness? Starting off with setbacks. I got hit by a bus, double-decker bus, and got a little slip disc in right at the bottom of the spine. That set me back in a sense of didn't know it for a while. Continue to try and train past it. Mate, couldn't even flipping bend down, touch toes. Couldn't touch the toes for months upon end. Went to see physio. A few months later, I was flying. So yeah, that was a bit of a setback in terms of a lot of my lifts and a lot of my training. What has been your struggles in fitness? Whew, form, flipping heck. Like when I say I was a newbie when I started, I was a flipping newbie. Like I wish I documented my journey more when I first started, because mate, I was atrocious. I used to come in and do just a bro split. I used to blooming break me back trying to do heaviest curls ever, flipping, snapping spine. And then I went to university, started studying biomechanics, how your body moves, all of that sheznick. And guess what? It opened my eyes. I realised this is how you effectively build muscle. My way is flipping atrocious. I'm only going to hurt myself. So therefore, took it back a few steps, worked on time under tension, worked on breaking the muscle down and recovery. And guess what? I became the fella I am today. So that's probably my biggest struggle in fitness, was not having a flipping Scooby-Doo. Fellas, thank you very much for watching my first Q&A video and my first episode of the GYMFELLA's Flipping Podcast. Thank you. I don't want to say flipping because it's just GYMFELLA Podcast. Thank you for watching the GYMFELLA Podcast. If you liked, please subscribe and also follow my TikTok, and Instagram new page now, and support the flipping love, support the flow, helping you gym newbies day by flipping day. Thank you.